Hey, it's me, it's Saturday, and I have the whole weekend with nothing going on. So we'll see if I read a book, perhaps. Right now, I'm on the hunt for a Christmassy blanket of some kind for the living room, like a throw blanket. So we've got a couple different things we could do. We could go to TJ Maxx. I also wanted to try and make these like baked Cheez-It seasoning things. But do I go to another store to do that? I have like 3 different things I want, and they all involve different stores, and I don't know if I have it in me to go to all of those right now. But that's the plan. These are my earrings. I got them at Kohl's last year. They're one of my favorites. This is my new coat, and I will show you that later. But yeah, so we're gonna go maybe to like Marshall's or HomeSense or something and see what we can find. I was at Walmart, of course, and Home Goods, and I think we accomplished what we were trying to accomplish. I said I would show you all my jacket. It's got this like leather collar and this like Sherpa-y type texture. It's one of my rentals, so I was on the fence about if I want to get it or not. I might end up getting it because I don't have like a winter jacket that's not a giant puffy winter jacket for like really cold weather, but that's my thing. So I said we accomplished my mission. I accomplished my mission. The mission was accomplished, and I'm gonna try and make these Cheez-It flavored Cheez-It cracker things. So let me show you. So I needed Cheez-Its, and it's mostly ranch flavor, I think. So it's like ranch packets, dill, which I didn't have, lemon pepper, which I didn't have, so that's helpful, and garlic powder and a couple other things with like oil. And then you like mix it all together, and then you bake it. I don't know what people call it. I just saw it on Instagram. I think the account I saw it on is called Must Love Herbs or something like that. She makes really cool, like mushroomy, cottagecore looking food. And this looked like a really fun thing to try and like give to people. So I don't know if it's gonna taste any good, but I figured we'd give it a shot. And then I got these little bags to give it in. Again, I don't know how many crackers it'll fit, but a little snack bag. Unrelated to that project, I also got beads because I'm trying to make these felt ornament things. If you've seen the like felt belt ornaments on Anthropology, there's a lot of people doing like DIY versions. So I found some Christmas beads, I found some letter beads, we might make bracelets. I just want to make stuff. All I want to do is make stuff. Not necessarily food, but stuff. And Christmas is a good time of year to want to make stuff, because then you can give it away and you don't have to have all the stuff, which I don't want. I want to make the stuff, but I don't want to have any of it. So I think we're going to give the Cheez-Its a shot first, and I will see if we film any of the process, but I don't think it's going to look very interesting. It's literally just going to be mixing this stuff together, putting it in Cheez-Its, and putting it in the oven. But yeah. Oh, I also got a blanket. So this is my new Christmas blanket, which I think is perfect for the living room. Here, it's kind of, can you see the living room? Kind of looks like a mess from that angle, but I promise it's cute. We needed something that wasn't orangey yellows, which is what I was doing a lot of for the fall, and we needed something a little more deep reds and blues and greens. Still a little yellow, so it still works with the other decor, but yay, new blanket. Natalie. So I'm gonna make the Cheez-It thing, I'm gonna put some stuff away, and I will show you all what we end up with. Look at my little guy. It's gonna be a wreath. I don't have batting, so I'm gonna wait to put the batting in and then sew the inside circle, but we did a little French knot, a little blanket stitch, I think it's called, and then it's gonna be a cute little ornament. I think it came out way better than I thought it was gonna, so maybe I'll make some of these for some friends. That's wine, Natalie. You don't like wine. We love Vlogmas. And we love Natalie. So ignore my rug. I need to vacuum. But I put these little light up string leafy things. They're string lights with leaves attached to them. And I've been looking for something to go in that spot because the books always felt so empty, even though it was like I couldn't fill them with anything else. But I'm obsessed. I think this little lighting situation works perfect. I love these. I think I honestly got them at Walmart, and it took me forever to figure out where I wanted to put them. But this is just one string, and I like wove it through the back, and so it could fit on like the 2 layers, and I love it so much. Okay, patience is not a skill that I generally have when making things, so I'm just practicing with my little ornaments. But I stuffed this one, so he's a little puffy. It's a little mitten with a little snowflake. I definitely see how it works now, and I feel like my next one will go better, but you know, just for like a little ornament on the tree, I think it's pretty cute. So that's what I've been doing. And I got these, so I was trying to put those on, but I don't love it. And then after I was like, oh, maybe I should use the letters for the top of the stocking. But I think it's cute. I like it. We'll see how they go as I keep practicing. Good morning. I haven't done anything yet. I woke up, had some coffee, and got dressed. I did try a claw clip updo. Let's see if you can see it. I think they're really cute. I have trouble because my hair is longer, thinner, and has a lot of layers. So like sometimes it looks a little spiky or it doesn't fall into the spots that I want it to. But I saw this thing where you put it up in a ponytail and then you pull out a little bit like you're gonna try and pull it through another time, but then you leave it so it's like a little bun bubble. And then you twist the bottom part up into your clip. And I think I just need large ones like this, and then it'll work better. But yeah, so it's an experiment. I'm not really going anywhere today, so if it doesn't look perfect, I don't care. But I also always feel like I think I have a middle part and then I don't. But that's okay. Yeah, so I will talk to you all in a little bit if I do anything interesting. Ignore all the laundry behind me. But this is the fit. It's raining, so I need my rain jacket. I got my Lulu dupe. And these are my new favorite jeans. They're from Madewell, and I got them half off at Black Friday, on Black Friday. So I think we're gonna just go putz around. I have nothing to do. So we're gonna kill some time. Maybe go to Kohl's, maybe Michael's. Like, do that crafting thing again. Kohl's always has good Christmas stuff. And good Christmas earrings, which I have none of. Excuse me. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Hello, I am back I ended up going to TJ Maxx and I ended up going to Goodwill. So I got some stuff there and I'll show you all a little bit of a haul. I got stuff at Goodwill, I didn't get stuff at TJ Maxx. And then I was kind of like tired and hungry, so I just went home and didn't end up going to Kohl's or Michael's, which was the original plan, but Goodwill was successful. So now I'm gonna make a HelloFresh. This is my favorite, probably my top HelloFresh meal, or one of them. Anything with a grilling cheese, delicious. So I've already started cutting stuff up, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll let you guys know what I'm doing. So I'm just cutting up some vegetables, boring, and I will show you all after. Zucchini, tomato, save the onion for last because I literally cry so bad, like my eyes, trash. My eyes run so bad. They water really bad when I cook onions, so save that for the end. Yum. I ate dinner. It was delicious as usual, and I figured I would show you all what I got at Goodwill. So I walked through all of Goodwill. I did not have the intention of buying only books, but all I ended up getting were books. I was looking for some Christmas stuff, and I'm guessing that like a bunch of people that go there all the time probably grabbed all the good Christmas stuff already, and there wasn't really anything that really stuck out to me, but the book section was awesome. I wanted to show you all what I ended up getting. So the first book that I got is Welcome to the Night Vale. This is by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Craner. If you've heard of this before, you might be familiar with the podcast. It's this really cool, kind of like strange, dystopian sci-fi? I'm not really sure. I've listened to it like a couple times, but I love the concept. And it's just like this weird radio station with weird fake stories about this place that's weird. So I love the concept of the podcast. I honestly forgot it existed until I saw this book and I was like, oh my God, I should get this and I should also listen to the podcast again. This says it's a novel, so I'm not sure if it is a full story beginning to end or if it's like choppier vignettes, kind of like the podcast is. But either way, I thought it would be fun since I already like the concept. And it matches my shirt. The next thing I found I was really excited about because I love mysteries. I love Nancy Drew. I've played all the video games. Nancy Drew video games are probably the like area of Nancy Drew's franchise or fandom or whatever you would call it, brand, that I was a part of the most. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I played Nancy Drew video games all the time. When I was little, when I was a little bit older, still now, like I love the Nancy Drew video games. And if you have a hard time playing like literal video games, but you enjoy them, Nancy Drew is like an easy, fun one to try. I think I read the books when I was really little. I don't remember any of them, but I found this book. It is in like brand new condition and it's the very first one. And I was like, I could not walk by a perfect copy of the very first Nancy Drew book. I obviously need it. There were also volumes 3, 4, 5, and 6 without a volume 2. And if volume 2 is there, I literally might have bought all 6. But it's probably good that it wasn't there because I don't even know if this story will hold up. It was written a long time ago. It might be a little sketch. It might be a little out of date. Not totally sure. But the art and the nostalgia of Nancy Drew in general, I figured it would be fun to have. So this one, I just always love the cover art of these editions. They're so fun. And the yellow, it's just, I remember these from when I was little and I wanted to have it. I might read it. I guess I should probably try and read it. I'm scared it's gonna be bad. But now I own it because I just needed to. I think it was like $2. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. The only other one that I almost got was The Secret of Shadow Ranch, and that's because I played that game. So all of the video games are Nancy Drew books, and I don't think The Secret of the Old Clock is a book. Is it? I don't think I've played it if it is. But Shadow Ranch I definitely played, and Shadow Ranch is spooky, and that one's really fun. So I almost got that one, but then it was like 1 and 3, and I was like, I really want 2. I don't even know what 2 is. The Hidden Staircase. Oh, I'm pretty sure I read The Hidden Staircase. Or the Twisted, I read the one with the twisting candle, which might just be the Mystery of the Twisted Candle. I only ended up with this one. It was still really cool to have, and it makes me want to play more Nancy Drew. Lastly, this one was a big one. I got The Joy of Cooking. I don't even know. Irma and Marion and Ethan, they wrote this. It's like the holy grail of cookbooks for multiple women in my family. And when I saw this for $3, I was like, yeah, I need that. I was like, I remember growing up watching my mom cook stuff out of this book forever. And it literally has anything. It's 8 million pages long. 1,000 pages long. It literally has to be what was the most useful thing to do before the internet when you needed to know how to cook something. That's what I'm picturing. People needed this much information about what they were making because they didn't have a way to look it up. That's my guess. I don't know. When was the first edition of this thing made? Originally 1930, then updated 1997. Is this from 1997? I'm not seeing. I think this was printed in 1997. Whoa. So, a classic, for sure. And I know nothing about cooking. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about cooking. And for the most basic things that you need to know, this is the book. It's like, I don't know how to make mashed potatoes. This tells you a basic mashed potato recipe. I don't know how to cook a chicken. This tells you how to cook a chicken. But it also tells you like 8 million other things. It's got like 30 pages of cookie recipes, like every bread you can think of. It's like the basics, I think, mostly. Like what you need to know to understand cooking and recipes. So, pre-internet, when was the internet invented? Probably wasn't widely accessible in 1997 if it was invented before then. Oh god, I don't know. Anyway, those are my 3 books. 3 very different things. A cookbook, having it for the sake of having it, and a book I probably actually want to read. So I would say successful trip, and I'm excited to dig into these a little more. I need to find a spot for my little yellow Nancy Drew spine. I have most of my books color coded in different spots, so I'll find my like section of all my yellow books and put it with that. But that's what I've got for right now. I'm not sure if I will have much more. I like ate dinner at 4:30. I was hungry. You know when you're like, it's an awkward time and you're like, I should just eat now because it's like a late lunch, early dinner, and it's not enough time to like wait. So I just made a really early dinner. And now I have all evening. And I'm just gonna hang out because I don't have any plans. So if I don't do anything, I will see you all another time. And thanks so much for watching. Hey, it's Monday night. I didn't really film an outro. Well, I was looking in it and I was like, that's kind of lame. So, like I said, I didn't do much else that night. I listened to a book for a little bit, but I will talk about that another time because I barely got into it that weekend. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.